Welcome into week 15. I'm going to put the Zacks on top because they're more important than me.
Mm.
Week 1 of the fantasy playoffs. How y'all feeling this morning?
I'm a little tired, but pretty good. Excited for the football playoffs.
Yep, excited, man. Let's go. This is what we grind all year for, right?
Excited and a little nervous. Playoffs always make me nervous because then, I second guess myself on my lineups more than usual.
Yep.
Spend a little more time tinkering, but definitely very excited. I love playoff time, especially if you're winning.
Yeah. I mean, if you started off the week with basically any pieces besides what Clyde Edwards-Helaire from that Thursday night game, you're
Oh, yeah.
probably in a good position right now. I mean, I had in the one important league that I'm in the playoffs, I had Tyreek Hill and Austin Eckler, so
Nice.
locked up the win on TNF.
Yeah, I had Kelsey in one league. That was really the only. That's the only Chief I have across my league, which is strange. It sounds strange, but it just didn't work out in the draft for me this year to get a lot of Chiefs. But yeah, in that league where I got Kelsey, I'm doing very well. Nice start. And luckily, I'm not playing against a lot of Chiefs this week. I was playing against Hill in one and Mahomes in one. Otherwise,
Yep.
got a little bit lucky. Now, Ramondre Stevenson, on the other hand, can kiss my whole ass. He completely screwed me in like 4 leagues.
Yeah, that was a letdown.
Just terrible. Even Nick Folk, didn't do squat for people that have been riding him all year long. Double-digit points every game, but playoff week. All right, so let's hop in and start answering some questions. I know you guys got some lined up. I got a couple. Whichever one of y'all want to kick it off. I don't know who's got one ready to go, but
We'll let the
keep them rolling.
Zach kick it off.
Alrighty, so I just got this one hot off the press.
Oh.
All right, so pick one of these guys: Darrell Henderson, Amari Cooper, or Saquon Barkley.
Gotta go Barkley.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't love the matchup against Dallas, but based on talent alone.
Henderson against the Seahawks?
But they're playing Tuesday.
They're playing Tuesday, which makes me nervous, and then Sony Michel makes me nervous.
Yep. Well, I was going to say, yeah, that's the caveat to that, right? Of him playing a good defense. It's just unfortunately you can't risk playing on a Tuesday game.
Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid playing Tuesday games wherever I can. Some things sometimes you can't, but if you can, I'd try to avoid.
Yeah, I would as well.
Yep. I'm actually answering back that right now because I originally told him Henderson.
Yeah, until it got postponed. Well, that's like I was all over Van Jefferson, and all of a sudden they move the game, and now Odell Beckham's reactivated, and I'm just like, makes it a little more dicey to play Van Jefferson this week too now.
There are going to be a lot of angry fantasy football players come Wednesday, I feel like.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Because if I remember right, like last year when they rescheduled those games for Tuesdays, like players didn't play well in those. It's kind of like, typically on Thursday nights, teams tend to struggle, but man, those rescheduled games, it like throws off their rhythm and they don't do well. So that makes me nervous, as well as the fact that it could possibly get canceled or moved to a different week altogether.
Right.
It's not going to be postponed. It's going to be canceled, or they're going to be playing. The NFL is not going to postpone a game.
Well, with no bye weeks left, there's no way I guess they can postpone it at this point.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
Yeah, unless they play postpone
2 games in a
playoffs,
week,
and they're not going to do that. You're going to start seeing some forfeits popping up.
Yeah.
I had a question here. Start 2. Claypool, Odell, Brandon Ayuk, Mooney, or Devontae Parker.
Run through them one more time for me.
Yeah, one more time. I kind of lost you too.
Yeah. Claypool, Odell, Ayuk, Mooney, or Parker.
Play just one?
2.
I'll play 2?
I like Ayuk and Parker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the same way I was feeling. If Odell was playing today, I'd kind of be Odell Parker, but since Odell plays Tuesday, it's got to be
Yeah,
Ayuk
well, and
Parker.
with no Mitchell, I think Debo sees more running back carries than catches. So I think Ayuk has a good day against Atlanta, and then yeah, Parker with no Waddle against the Jets, bro. Yeah.
These guys all have the potential of letting you down. So with
Oh,
that
that's
just
very
being
true.
like, you know what I mean? So just with that being said, first, I actually would go Claypool. I think he is just a beast, and he was serviceable last week. And he heard all the the chit chat this week. In Tennessee is definitely beatable. And then I would go with Parker because I agree with you too. No Waddle. Ayuk just makes me nervous. George Kittle's been so good, and
If
Atlanta's
Mitchell was
actually kind of a sneaky team. So
if Mitchell was playing and Debo was probably looking to play more receiver, I would agree with you on Claypool, but I think Ayuk has a good day today.
yep, it's close.
It is close. I do like that matchup for Claypool a lot.
Mm.
I wouldn't be upset if they started him over Ayuk still. But Parker's the no-brainer there.
Yeah, and then
Wow.
I don't know. It's
Which
just close. There's
yeah. I got like a follow-up question to that because Amari Cooper was a part of that three players are asked earlier. He's saying he's feeling better about Gallup than Cooper. As a Dallas Cowboys fan, what are your thoughts on that?
I agree with that. Me and Tony were actually talking about I can't remember which show it was now. Might have been matchups Wednesday night, but we were talking about the same thing. I think Gallup is actually more the wide receiver 2 on that team now than Cooper.
Yeah,
So
stats show it.
yeah, I prefer Gallup to Cooper as well.
Yep. Nice.
As a Cowboys fan. I love Amari Cooper. I'm a big fan of him as a player. But for fantasy purposes, I definitely think Gallup is the better play.
Yeah, I've Gallup in Dynasty, so I'm hoping either something shakes up in your wide receiver room or he goes somewhere else and is like a 1B for someone's team.
Yeah, like that would be interesting to see what happens because they're paying Cooper quite a bit of money.
Yep.
But I don't know. That's tough. I could see him trying to just keep all three. I mean, Jerry will pay his guys that he likes, so who
Mhm.
knows? But if Gallup ends up on another team, he could very well be a wide receiver 1 on that team. So we'll see what happens. So at flex, you playing Foreman, Julio, or Amon-Ra St. Brown? I told him Foreman. That seems fairly simple. Even though St. Brown's been playing very well lately.
yeah. I might actually lean St. Brown with T.J. Hawkinson being out now for the rest of the season. I think
Yeah.
someone has to catch the ball for the Lions. So
You would think so, but they do have Jared Goff throwing in the ball. I mean, they're playing Arizona, so they're going to have to throw to keep up.
yeah,
But
I would go Brown because Swift's out, Hawks out.
I just really love Foreman in that matchup against Pittsburgh with the workload he's been getting.
Yeah, I guess really team dependent, but because it's like for me, I'm gonna lean Foreman, but I can understand why Zach's saying Brown, like St. Brown too. But I don't know. For me, I guess it's just the jerseys that I'm looking at, right? I just don't want to lose my playoff on the back of a Lions player. I guess I'll feel better about it if I lose.
About a Tennessee player.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? I guess that's the only difference between them for me, at least.
Yeah, I think Foreman's probably got the higher floor, but Brown definitely has a higher ceiling than Foreman this week, in my opinion. So, as you said, it's going to be a little team dependent, but I don't know. I think Brown has a big week.
I have one more with Foreman in it. You like Foreman or Melvin Gordon better this week?
Probably Gordon. Yeah.
Yeah, I told him
Gordon. I mean, I think like you have to play him. I mean, like over him, Foreman. He's obvious. What is he? He probably snuck into the top 20 running backs now. He was
Yeah.
RB24 before last week.
I mean, even sharing with Javonte, he's getting a ton of carries.
Yeah, he's RB17.
Yeah,
So
there you go. You have to play him.
yeah.
Like you
We
said,
got
he's still getting a ton of carries, and
we got a question in the chat.
Javonte's a little banged up right
Go.
now. We got Crowder, Gage, Jefferson, Shepard, or Osborne. Pick one.
Give me Osborne. Out of those
I'm
5.
assuming that's obviously Van Jefferson.
I'm assuming that's Van Jefferson, not Justin Jefferson. Yeah, I'm gonna go Osborne.
I actually like Gage. They're gonna have to throw to keep up with San Fran. Secondary's banged up. Give me Gage.
Man, Gage is just like he's like the Russian roulette of fantasy football players, right? Like
But
you're
he's
just
getting a
waiting.
ton of
You're just
targets.
waiting.
Yeah, I know. He's been getting a ton of targets, but this will be the week, kind of like with Ramondre Stevenson. Like, this will be the week he gets another zero burger. But
I think
I'm taking the plunge. I like Gage this week.
No, he
I
said
think-
he forgot Parker. Give me Devontae Parker.
Oh, yeah. Give me Parker.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, give me Parker for sure.
I mean, the Vikings are playing Chicago, so and Osborne is basically just playing Adam Thielen's
I don't think
role,
you can
right?
go wrong with Osborne. I don't hate the
Yeah.
Osborne pick. I just prefer Gage.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Osborne will score.
Osborne's still
for
a
sure.
good play, but Parker's definitely the play.
Yeah, I think the Vikings score the most points at any team this week. So
I got Cousins starting in a league
let's
this
go.
week. Yeah.
so I have Cousins, I have Jefferson, Osborne, Cook. I got my fair share of Vikings this week.
I got Vikings defense.
We got Harry Wolf in the chat. Good to see you, bud. I know he's been in there. Me and Tony have helped him with some trades here pretty recently. So
Damn.
hope you get better from COVID, dude. I had that stuff a couple months ago. It ain't no joke. Fantasy is life, COVID or not. Feel better though.
That's right.
That's absolutely true.
Mhm.
All right, what else y'all got for us here? Zach.
All right. Pick 1 out of 3 and kind of rank them for me too. Michael Carter, David Johnson, Rashard Penny.
Carter, Penny, David Johnson.
Exactly.
So right now I have Johnson and Penny in the flex. Carter was in my IR spot. I just haven't moved him out yet.
You can drop Johnson.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
It's dynasty. It's a 12-team dynasty. I can't drop Johnson, unfortunately.
Still would drop him.
Yeah, I think Johnson's available on my 12-team dynasty. Yeah, let me look here. I think he's available.
Even with all this COVID and all this other stuff going on, you can still. I mean,
He's
still
the starting.
He's the starting running back.
He's a literal trash can.
He's not even a starting running back though. That's Rex Burkhead's backfield.
Well, he's out. He's out this week. That's what I'm saying.
He's playing.
He is.
Burkhead's playing. Yeah, last I read.
Well,
If I read correctly, yeah, Rex Burkhead will play against Jacksonville.
oh, okay.
So
honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just gonna let you know. David Johnson. I know, bro. Listen, I'm just saying. I was real disconnected this week. I'm not even gonna lie. I had a lot. Did a lot
it was
of,
just
family
announced.
holiday
It
stuff.
was just announced this morning. So
okay.
don't feel bad.
You could live in a
He was-
cave and know not to start David Johnson.
He was Rex Burkhead was trending towards playing, and then this morning came out and said he's in. So
Michael Carter. It is.
Yeah, definitely got to start Carter this week. He's got to.
Ty Johnson healthy scratch. Tevin Coleman sucks. So, dude, Carter's gonna have a nice day. See, shot caller agrees. Drop him.
Yeah. Right. He gone.
He gone. What do y'all think? Russell Gage or Christian Kirk?
That's
Russell Gage.
Yeah, just barely, but Russell Gage.
Yeah, I think Arizona's going to run a lot this game.
I hope so, because I'm starting Connor and Edmonds, so I need a big game from both of them. Yeah, the Panthers now have a wide receiver, a linebacker, and a running back practicing our kickoffs. So, whatever
Nah,
you're doing, don't start the Panthers kicker because he got hurt pregame. So,
yep.
Dude, could you imagine? Like, that would suck so bad.
yeah. Yeah, we got our backup linebacker with Frankie Louvu, Reggie Bonifon, who's like our third running back. And then, yeah, our punter's been trying some stuff out. Brandon Zylstra's trying to kick.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Matt
No.
Rule, see you later.
Oh, that's
Murder.
Funny. Dude, it's funny. Like, in one of my leagues, I have Arizona's defense starting against Detroit, but I also have Buffalo against Carolina on my bench. So I'm like, both are great matchups.
Yikes.
I'd probably be tempted to put Bills defense in.
I'm thinking about it.
We just ruled our kicker out, so.
I mean, Detroit has nobody healthy. But yeah, but Carolina doesn't even have a kicker.
Nope.
And you know the rest of that team ain't going to do nothing against them.
No. Yeah, without Christian McCaffrey, without a kicker, it's
Yeah. Dire straits. Banged up
Mhm.
DJ Moore. Which he's playing, but
there's a good chance you get some a block kick or whatever in there. Get some extra points for the defense.
job with a backup kicker, yeah.
It's not even a backup kicker. It's just going to be a random player.
Right? I hope they try a long one and then the Bills like catch it short and then just run it back for a touchdown.
Would be funny.
That'd be pretty funny.
I'm trying to even see what the spreads are on these games.
Oh, there's some massive spreads this week. It's not even.
There are some lopsided games this week, for sure.
Yeah. Let's. Yeah, because
you guys are what, 10-point underdogs?
Who, Carolina?
Yeah.
I'm going off Yahoo spreads, but we're 14 on
goodness.
Yahoo. Yeah, Detroit's 12.5 underdogs. The Jets are 10. The Giants are 11.5. New Orleans is 11.5. Atlanta's 9. Jacksonville is favored to win this week after releasing Urban Meyer.
Oh, it's that fire the coach win.
Yeah, I think the Jags are going to play very well today without him. Actually,
I do too. Teams always first week without their quarterback play really well.
Yeah,
and then after that, they'll probably suck again. But until after this week's over,
take advantage this week though. They're playing Houston, play inspired ball without Urban Meyer. Like, got to take advantage. Get J-Rob in there. Maybe even their defense.
Yeah, they said that J-Rob is a starting running back and he will be used as such. So
I know, I love that quote.
Let's hope this week.
So Harry wants to know what's the best defense for next week in week 17. Bro, you are too far ahead of the game right now for us. We're covering week 1.
Say Dolphins and Chargers.
I do like the Dolphins a lot. I agree with that.
I wish the Seahawks defense was good because they have 2 really good matchups, but the Seahawks defense sucks. So, not Seattle.
You got Chargers at Houston next week. So I think they're a little more available defense if you need to pick them up.
Yeah.
And the Dolphins are just on a tear right now, so can't go wrong with them. Especially the Colts exposed the Patriots last night.
Mm-hmm. But that's the Colts, and the Colts are probably top defense.
Not better than the Dolphins.
They are much better than the Dolphins.
Oh my goodness.
There is some bias there.
Just a little bit, yeah. A little bit.
Take that one with a grain of salt, but
we'll see.
I
Big
mean,
game for us today.
New Orleans defense. Miami's not a great matchup next week, but Carolina in the finals is not bad.
Yeah, you love that.
San Francisco, they got Atlanta this week, then Tennessee, then Houston. If you can get your hands on them, but I doubt it. Philly, they got the Giants and then Washington, so you don't hate that either. So there's a handful. Shot caller, Judy, Foreman, Edmonds, Michelle, pick 2.
Give me Edmonds for sure, and probably Foreman.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. You can't trust that Denver passing game at all. And then Michelle Henderson on a Tuesday, you just
Pack up running back on a Tuesday game.
Yeah, not having that.
Man, disappointment, Jerry Jeudy. Well, I guess it's more so his quarterback, but
It is. I got
and there's so
Judy
many
in a
other
dynasty,
receivers.
and I love having him in a dynasty, but they got to get a quarterback.
Don't worry, they're gonna re-sign Teddy Bridgewater on a long-term deal.
You shut your mouth.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be like a 2 or 3 year deal, averaging around $25 million a year. So not a massive payday for a quarterback, but they're gonna sign him.
Nah, they'll sign Aaron Rodgers, and all will be right with the world.
They will not sign Aaron Rodgers.
Harry says, how you think Michael Carter's going to play this week?
He should have a big game. He is probably the only weapon on that offense. So
he is absolutely the only weapon on that offense, and it's not even close.
I mean, I like Jamison Crowder, but
he's
Miami's going to come off slow. I can already see it now. Miami's going to start off slow. Probably going to have like an early turnover or something because it's just a young team coming off a bye with a ton of COVID sprinkled in there. So
just a little dash of COVID.
Missing Waddle is going to be tough. So I think the Jets will actually be more opportunities to score, probably than what the on paper matchup looks like. Just because I just know this team, and I'm telling you, Tua's going to get a tipped interception in the first couple drives or something, and the field position will swap. And I think Michael Carter has himself a good fantasy game, but I still think Dolphins win.
Ben has a suggestion for defense.
Seattle. No. Seattle screwed me over last week. They
do have Chicago next week and then Detroit championship.
They only put up 4 points against Houston though, and Houston's terrible. And you let Davis Mills throw all over you. You can't.
In Chicago, Chicago scored a decent amount against Green Bay, right? Green Bay's got a pretty good defense.
Yeah. They did.
So Chicago can score.
Seattle's it's a bold strategy for sure.
Yeah. Jamal Adams.
I like the other ones were listed way better.
Yeah, and with Jamal Adams being out for the rest of the season, I'm not touching Seattle's defense.
Yep.
All right. Jay says Gallup, Ayuk, Robinson, pick one for
James
flex.
Robinson
by 1.5 miles.
Yep.
Easy.
Jorge, what's up, man? He says Odell playing, so bench Jefferson.
Yes, and yes.
Yeah.
If that's your last decision of benching, I guess, yeah. So,
who are you debating starting over Jefferson, and then we can help you out a little more.
Yeah, between Odell being back and then being on a Tuesday, Jefferson is a bit iffy for me this week. Mm-hmm. I've been riding him the last couple weeks, but
man, I'm so
if they're playing today,
a single Ram. Oh, I do. I got Cooper Kupp. Who am I talking about, man? Fuck.
The big Ram. So if you have Cooper Kupp and they don't play on Tuesday, you're really screwed over.
Boy, that is no kidding. Could you imagine? Kupp carried so many teams to the playoffs. Could you imagine if that game gets canceled and he doesn't play first round of the playoffs?
You guys won't see me for a little while.
Let's go hide in a cave for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I have Gibson and Devontae Smith in one league, and they both play on Tuesday now, so I'm a little nervous about that. Oh.
Yeah. Last week, that looked like a good trade, Harry. Robinson for Zeke, and then they fired Urban, and it changed everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Pollard's hurt though, so even he will be
Shot.
playing. Maybe
I
Zeke
do
has a
think
big
Zeke
game.
has a good game today against New York. Terrible rushing defense. Zeke's healthier now than he has. I mean, everybody's on Zeke's deal on his ass because he had a couple of bad weeks, but he played New Orleans and Washington, who are really good against the run, and he was banged up. Like, if he's getting healthier, he should have a great day against New York today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then
Gotta love them Week 14 trades.
Yeah, I don't know why your trade deadline is still going on.
Dude, I'm in a league where there was literally a trade done yesterday morning for Ramondre Stevenson, and it was the team I'm playing against
Wow.
traded for him. So I
Wow.
was thinking like,
So-
crap. And then he
And
didn't do nothing.
it's
It
crazy that I
backfired.
have David Johnson. These guys are making last minute
I know.
Week 15
I'm
trades
just
for
like,
Ramondre Stevenson.
why is there no trade deadline? This is such bullshit stuff.
Then we got still play James Conner. Yeah, I'm still playing James Conner against the Lions. He'll probably score 3 times.
That's possible. Or they could put him on a pitch count with him being banged up and let Edmonds run wild.
Yeah, I think they will, but I think James Conner
makes me a
still
little
probably
bit
scored
nervous.
2 or 3 times because when it comes down to goal line, they're just going to put Conner in.
Is Connor under contract next year?
No.
1-year deal.
There you
go. Talking about the Van Jefferson earlier, he has Gage and Kirk to replace Jefferson, so yeah, I'd go with those two.
Yeah, I'd go with Gage over.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Double Gage.
Yep.
Gage.
Someone paid off the league manager. I think so. Actually, I'm playing against the league manager. The league manager is the one that traded for Stevenson yesterday morning, so it's even worse.
Wow.
But I mean, Stevenson did terrible, so it's okay.
Jorge playing against Jonathan Taylor and Tyreek Hill. Am I in trouble? Yes. Yes.
I
you're
feel
in
like
trouble.
that game has a
You already
lot
lost.
of impact on.
You're already done. Pack it in.
Yeah. You already lost.
Start
bro,
Pollard. Ooh.
Better luck next year. I'm not starting Pollard today.
I'm not starting Pollard either.
Not
Couple
with
dozen snaps,
with
maybe.
Torn plantar fascia. I'm not starting Pollard today. I'm a
Yep.
Cowboys fan. I love that kid, but I am not playing him in my fantasy lineups today.
Yeah, and the Cowboys have
Well,
four active running backs.
Let me
I think, this
rephrase
week.
that. If I have other options, I'm not starting him today. We're in a 16-teamer where we have to start him today, but I'm not happy about it.
Yep.
I think I'd rather have that guy named David Johnson this week.
Yep.
Okay, let's not get crazy.
I
He's
think
good.
I would. I don't think Pollard plays much. The Cowboys having 4 active running backs tonight doesn't bode well for Pollard having a big week.
But it's David Johnson.
He's playing the Jaguars though.
I know, Jaguars that are going to kick their butt.
You think this is the week for Jeff Wilson?
I think we've been saying that every time Mitchell
He did this.
said-
He did this
I
last
just-
year. If
I
you
just really don't.
flip back to this season,
trust
this
it.
time of the season last year, he won people championships.
I just don't trust it. With Debo getting so many running back carries, I just don't trust it.
I think I picked Jeff
I'm with
Wilson
you.
up and plugged him in somewhere. I just don't remember where.
I picked him up just
As a-
so nobody else could, but I'm not starting him.
My thing is like, how long can they keep doing the running back Debo thing?
Until Mitchell's healthy.
Yeah.
You really think
Yeah.
they're willing to risk
I do.
Debo's
They've
health?
proven they
Yeah,
do.
I mean, no, I you're right. You're definitely not wrong. But I'm saying it's just like
No
at a certain
Jeff Wilson
point-
top 5 today, my guy. Sorry.
Are you starting Jeff Wilson or Hilliard this week?
Wilson.
Or Shepard?
Oh yeah, Wilson.
Wilson.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's who I picked. That's why I picked Wilson up
Shepard?
to start over. So yeah.
Shepard's
Sterling?
alive? Is he
Yeah.
still playing?
Sterling Shepard. This is a dynasty league, and he's also on my bench.
Let's see, we got another question. Van Jefferson, Rashad Penny, Gallup, or Julio? I guess pick one? He didn't say.
I guess. Give me Julio.
Julio.
Yeah. Give me
Oh,
Julio.
Don't ever give me Julio. Done
I'll
with
take
this guy.
I'll
Well,
take
it's
Penny.
got to be. No, it's a Tuesday game, bro.
Rashard Penny.
It's a Tuesday game. You can't. Nah,
I'll
not
take
with the
a shot on
playoffs on the
Penny on
line.
Tuesday over the rest of those. I don't know. I like Gallup a little bit. Julio's like last on the list for me there.
All right, so with the game in mind, I guess just to be safe, Julio then Gallup.
Yeah, Julio. Exactly. Julio. Thank you.
Nah, I'd rather have Gallup than
But
Julio.
if all things were considered equal in a like in a vacuum, it would be Rashad Penny for
Yeah,
me.
Penny has the best chance to score the most points, but he also has
Yeah.
a high chance to put up 0. So,
Right.
with that being
So
said,
does Julio though. He's definitely gonna pull a hamstring second quarter.
Exactly.
no, I think he'll be back
I'm
and
not touching
healthy.
Julio this year. I don't care what the matchup. I don't care who's out or what. I'm not touching Julio.
And I
So if
love
you don't
Julio.
trust the Tuesday game, start Gallup. That's what I would do. Niners or Eagles, D? I'm going Niners.
Niners. I think they're gonna get at least 4 sacks today.
Yeah, I think you got to go Niners because again, it's a Tuesday game.
Right.
And you don't know who's going to be playing quarterback for Washington right now. So
Yeah. I also have to bust Jorge's balls here because he always types Pittis instead of Pitts, and it kind of cracks me up every time.
Wait, it's Dante Pettis.
Pitts, Kirk, and Carter for final flex. Starting Knox at tight end. I'm confused by what that is.
Yeah,
trying to say.
Michael Carter for your flex.
I guess
and
he's got
start
Knox at tight end,
Knox.
so he wants Pitts, Kirk, or Carter for his flex. I'm going Carter, yeah, pretty easily.
yeah. Yeah, more information on the Panthers' kicking situation. PJ Walker attempted a PAT in warmups. He missed. Brandon Zylstra and Lachlan Edwards also tried PATs, and I hear that they also missed.
Oh, God. This is good. Yeah, I'm glad I put that
Wow.
Buffalo D in there. What the crap?
Minus 14, and they're still gonna cover that. That's wild.
Wow.
Yeah. So 2-point conversions, 4th down tries. It's gonna make for an interesting game, that's for sure.
Want to make a lot of money on that? You bet the house Buffalo's gonna win by at least from the 14 point, at least maybe 21.
Yeah.
And that's
gonna get
not
ugly.
that's not to poo poo on your team, bro. It's just Buffalo is good at taking advantage of weakened teams. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, Sean McDermott also got the connections with Carolina, so he knows how to play Cam and all that. So
It's a very diplomatic answer, though, Zach, talking about crapping on Carolina there. That's very diplomatic approach. Not to crap on your team, but they kind of suck.
Yeah, well, listen, I as a Dolphins fan, I feel like people understand my point of view when I say those kind of things because they know that I've been beaten and battered, so it comes from a place of experience.
Yeah. Well, listen, Dallas has been pretty rough the majority of my life, so I get it too. Let's see. Oh, I guess he's telling us how his matchup's going. So he has Taylor and Hill. Kicker and defense gave 56. He has Stafford, Penny, Osborne, Pitts, Bateman, and Green. The rest of his team sucks after Taylor and Hill, so you might not be done after all, depending on what your team looks like. Joshua, 1 receiver, 1 running back, and a flex. Chase, Deontay, Javonte, Barkley.
Give me.
You gotta have Deontay at receiver.
Yeah. Thank you for the very precise
incredible
comment.
punctuation.
Dude, yeah,
we like the fact that you told us exactly what to pick.
I love it. Gotta get Deontay
you gotta start
at receiver, Barkley at running back.
Pick 1 wide receiver, 1 running
And
back.
then we need a flex between Jamar and Javonte. I'm leaning Javonte.
Go ahead.
Give me Javonte, Jamar Chase, and Deontay.
Yeah, I'm leaving out Chase.
I'm leaving out Barkley.
Yeah, I'm leaving out Barkley too. Yeah.
Let's see, Gaskin or Cooks?
Oh
And
my
then he
God.
adds Henderson and Gordon and Ertz as well. He
Oh,
says
yeah,
below.
he updated.
So
Gaskin,
give me
Henderson, Cooks, Gordon, Ertz. Start
give me
one.
Gordon.
Yeah, give me Gordon out of that. Although Gaskin against Jets is nice, but you just don't know.
Gaskin, because Waddle's not there to be that little short intermediate pass option for Tua and his 2.5 yard average depth of target. So Gaskin for me. And then, but Gordon is literally right behind. I mean, they're probably
K-
closely ranked in the running back rankings anyway. So
Probably, yeah.
it's between those two. I mean, definitely not Cooks, definitely not Ertz.
So
No.
so this is who he has on his
Oh, okay,
team
yes.
versus that too. So yeah, you're still in all right shape, man.
Yeah, it's like very
Maybe
simple today.
we thought you lost already, but you're fine. I mean, look at that lineup. Come on.
Yep.
Get the hell
We
out of
got-
here. Mike Evans or Cooks?
Mike Evans. Oh no! Give me Cooks. Mike
Yeah,
Evans gonna put up a dud tonight.
Yeah, I like Cooks.
Because he's playing it because of the old Saints thing.
He's playing Marshawn Lattimore. Yeah.
Mm.
Mike Evans has been terrible against Marshawn Lattimore throughout his career. So
You're willing to lose your match, and I kind of agree with you, but I'm just saying, like, are you willing to lose your matchup on the back of Brandon Cooks versus Mike Evans, who is probably your fourth round pick, third round pick, maybe in some leagues?
I'd rather play Cooks this week. Yes.
yeah. I think
Number
I
one
would.
quarterback in the NFL is his quarterback.
You're a Dolphins fan. Shush.
Davis Mills, Davis Mills, number one quarterback, is Brandon Cook's quarterback. Thank you. You're proving my point even
Davis
more.
Mills is amazing. He should have been number one overall pick this year.
Yeah,
in the draft.
I don't know how he wasn't.
Jorge dropped Julio yesterday. Although this is false. I do not love Julio Jones.
Yeah, you do. You love Julio.
No.
You
I
love
dropped him in all my leagues weeks ago.
Nah, he's still on your roster. Don't lie. Don't
No.
lie.
No, he's not. I don't have him on any rosters.
He's got like a designated bench spot. He's renamed Julio Jones. Only for Julio Jones. Only will be for Julio Jones throughout his career.
I used to love Julio Jones when he was number one in Atlanta. Sure.
No, that's when I
But-
didn't like Julio Jones.
I don't. Well,
Now that he doesn't play for
obviously,
Atlanta,
he plays
I
for a
do.
rival team then, so you hated him. Yeah, I get it.
Yep. Now I love Julio Jones. Now that he's a Titan, even though he screwed me over in fantasy all year, but it's whatever.
Yeah, this is true.
This will be his week.
So with the regular season in the books for fantasy, who was I'm just kind of asking everybody, who was the best waiver, in your opinion, who's the best waiver pickup of the year?
Patterson.
Yeah.
Got to be Patterson.
I need your unbiased opinion, sir, but I know I'm not going to get it anyways, but just tell me.
Nah, it can't be Patterson. It's got to be someone else.
Between Patterson and Mitchell, but it's got to be Patterson because he stayed healthy all year.
Yeah. Right. And I know some people will be like, well, I picked this guy up last second and it won me my playoff, whatever. So I know different people will have different views on who is the best waiver. But I mean, as like a whole, like who was the waiver wire, pickup early on in the season that carried people. I don't see how it's not Cordell Patterson.
Yeah, it has to be.
Give me Hunter Renfrow.
I understand why you did that, but you're wrong.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
I'll give you that.
I understand why you said that, but you're still wrong.
Yeah. So on the opposite end, who would you say who's been the biggest flop fantasy wise? Not injuries included. You can't.
Allen Robinson.
Yeah, I think that has to be.
Yeah.
If you're not including injuries, it has to be Allen Robinson.
Yep.
Who would your pick be, Zach? Allen Robinson too?
He's definitely up there. mine's more personal because I had such high hopes for him this year. Was Laviska Shenault, but
He was
that's
very
kind of
disappointing.
he wasn't like as obviously drafted as high as
Mhm.
Allen Robinson. So I guess someone higher up in that range.
Yeah, I drafted Allen Robinson in one of my leagues.
I drafted
It
Allen
was-
Robinson in several leagues.
Yep.
I got him in the 4th round in a handful, and I was like, "Oh, I got a steal! I got a number 1 receiver this late." That didn't work out. Better
we
luck
got a
next
couple.
year. So Harry
Yeah,
wants to
couple-
know why Melvin over Henderson,
Henderson plays on Tuesday.
and
And Melvin Gordon's better.
has an amazing running. Yeah, he has an amazing.
Yeah,
matchup.
Melvin Gordon's probably a better running back, and he plays today as opposed to Tuesday.
Exactly.
Right.
Gronk or Gesicki? That's a tough one.
That's not for me.
Well, I know it's not for you
It's not for
because
me
I
either.
love Gesicki in this matchup, but
Good
how do
sicko
you
mode.
Yeah.
bench Gronk? Like,
You bench Gronk over Gesicki because Waddle's out, and they play the Jets.
Correct.
yeah, it's just so tough to bench Gronk. But I agree with you. I think it's got to be Gesicki. Okay, this is not typical, Harry, so that doesn't count
Yeah.
as the best waiver claim of the year. So Jorge has Kirk, Osborne, Gage. He needs 2 receivers. He
Goodness.
says Gage and
Give me
Kirk.
Gage and Osborne.
Yeah,
Osborne's
gonna
no
score.
Christian Kirk. Don't rely on Christian Kirk,
I'd
man.
rather have Gage and Osborne also.
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah, I think Chase Edmonds will have more receptions than Christian Kirk this week.
Yeah, I mean Kirk could be good. Again, one of those guys I'm not losing my playoff matchup with.
Right.
All right, so we get the why does Tuesday matter?
Because those games could still possibly get canceled.
Yeah,
That's why.
Because it
it's
comes
risky.
after Monday.
Yeah, there's a couple reasons. Reason number one, obviously the game can still get canceled if either team starts having multiple COVID cases a day, and then it will just be a forfeit for whatever team is the reason the game cannot be played. Also, he could be placed as a close contact, whatever, for COVID, ruling him out, and that screws you over unless you have Sony Michel. But mostly because the game could get canceled.
Yeah,
we saw that.
Ask anybody that had Tyler Higbee, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. But we saw that last year, like the NFL postponed games to Tuesday, then had to reschedule them even farther. The NFL will not be rescheduling games farther than Tuesday this year, so you'll just end up with a 0. So anything that's close for me this week goes to whoever's playing today.
Yep. Is Henderson playing? As of right now, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But again, it's on Tuesday, so we'll see if that sticks. But
on a Tuesday.
As of right now, he sure is.
Got football 4 days in a row. What's better than that?
15 minutes to kick.
Yeah, except I have finals Monday and Tuesday, so I will not be watching football either day.
Oh no, you're gonna miss the Seahawks and
Yeah.
what's the other Monday night game?
It's okay. The
Browns Raiders.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Luckily, there's not fantastic games on Monday and Tuesday, so
yeah.
But the fate of my fantasy football seasons will be while I'm writing a final.
Let's see if that Nick Chubb prediction comes to fruition this week.
Yeah, he should have a big week, but we will see.
Knox.
It says Mike Evans or Knox for Jorge.
Johnny Knox.
Yeah, I love Knox. I love Knox.
Yeah. Stephon Gilmore is going to shadow Stephon Diggs all day. Stephon Diggs is not going to have a great day, but no, I'm sticking with it, bro. I'm sticking with it. Stephon Gilmore has the second highest coverage grading since started playing for the Panthers this year. And then, as you said, he's been playing more and more every game, and he's going to go up to Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs is going to have like a 10-point game, whatever. Nothing crazy. So Knox should have an amazing opportunity with Emmanuel Sanders being out to have a good week.
Agreed.
Yep.
Mr. Sarcastic, welcome in, man. Bills, Cowboys, or Miami D?
Oh, it's got to be Bills first. I mean, anytime you have a
Nah,
double digit,
I think it's gotta be Miami against the Jets.
Jets will score more than Panthers will score today.
Think so?
Definitely.
I don't know. I think they both are gonna suck a lot today. I don't think you can
No,
go wrong with any of these teams, if I'm being honest.
I mean, like I said, just Vegas knows better than any of us could ever know football. So -14. I mean, that's
for me, I'm gonna go with the Bills. Just with the fact that the Bills defense is better than the Miami Dolphins defense, and I'm gonna take the better
unbelievable.
defense in a matchup where both offenses are probably gonna struggle. I'm gonna take the better, more consistent defense because we've seen some ups and downs from the Dolphins all year. So
I love Zach's response.
Yeah,
when he
I
said
guess
that.
I guess if you count the up and downs all year, back in like October when they last lost. But sure, yeah, that's
yeah,
I
you
love
gotta take that into account.
Unbelievable.
no, I know. I'm messing with you, man. But honestly, they're also closely ranked in my opinion, both defenses.
Yeah.
I can't stop laughing about it.
So
Just unbelievable.
So the Dolphins defense puts up 18 against Houston, 20 against Baltimore. Then they put up
Yep.
6 against the Jets, and then back to 23 against Carolina. So in their past
they didn't have a chance to make plays.
so in the past 5 games, the Dolphins defense they scored 6 points against the Jets, which was the lowest they've scored within the past 5 weeks. So the Jets play good against Miami apparently.
They do. It's weird. It's with that AFC East thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them divisional things. Edmonds or Osborne for flex? Give me Edmonds.
Osborne.
You're just
He's
being
Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen's not playing, right?
Yeah, Adam Thielen is not playing, but
Bro,
Chase Edmonds is the
Osborne is just
Chase
Adam
Edmonds is the
Thielen.
number 1 target on his team. Going up against a terrible defense?
Has Osborne scored the last 2 games in a row?
Yeah.
You
For
know
me,
damn well he has.
I'm gonna chase the touchdowns and not a guy that's just been activated this week. But
Okay,
again,
go chase the touchdowns like a noob.
I'm gonna
Yeah. When those touchdowns don't come and Chase Edmonds.
Can you even fantasy football, bro?
the other running back sharing time with Edmonds.
It's
like
hurt.
leads the is like
It's hurt.
second-
Yeah.
He's like second in the NFL.
And they're
rushing
playing
touchdowns.
the Lions. Did you see what Gordon and Javonte did to the
Javonte were able
Lions?
to do.
Come on now.
Yeah, and Connor's hurt, so easily give me Edmonds.
So Jorge was able to get Mitchell and Patterson off waivers, so that's an absolute win.
Wow.
Harry wants to know if you should start Jacobs over Henderson or Gaskin.
Nope.
I'm starting Gaskin out of those 3.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm starting Gaskin too.
Never draft Robinson unless he gets a QB. I disagree.
Yep.
He's played
That's-
pretty
I'm
well.
not drafting Robin. Wait, which Robinson are we talking about? Allen Robinson?
Oh yeah, Al Robinson. Well,
Oh,
yeah,
I thought he
doesn't
meant
matter.
James Robinson was where my head went. I'm like,
My head
even
went to James
untrue.
Robinson, and then the QB made me come back to Allen Robinson. So I would
That's-
draft
yeah,
Allen
I
Robinson
didn't put that
next
together.
year, but I'm not drafting James Robinson because that'll
Yep.
be Travis Etienne's backfield.
They should have never drafted ETN when they already had James Robinson. I don't understand that move at all. Urban Meyer.
He wanted to get his quarterback's check down machine.
Tegan worries about Connor when it comes to Chase. I agree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is Melvin
Osborne, baby.
injured? Not that I know of. Like, well, he hurt his thumb, but it's not going to affect
Yeah.
how he plays.
Yeah, he's
That's
dealing with a thumb and a hip injury, but he's gonna play. So.
He's playing for that contract next year. He knows the drill. He's done this before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Gordon's gone next year. He'll be somewhere else.
Nah, Gordon's
Send him
coming
to
back.
Miami.
Especially now that they've seen what Javonte can do with a full workload. Shoot.
Gordon's
They'll
coming back.
We'll let Gordon
Don't worry.
go.
They're not gonna pay him big money, but they'll pay him enough because Javonte and Gordon together form a perfect running back duo, as we saw last week. And I
They do
think that's the
complement each other very
Broncos.
well.
They do, and I think that's the Broncos' best path to success. So for me, I think they'd be dumb to not offer him
They
another
can't throw the
contract.
ball, so it's absolutely their best path to success.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
they're paying all the wide receivers too, and they're like, wow, this was a terrible investment.
One flex. So, Mr. Sarcastic, this has to be a joke. Right?
Sarcastic. Yeah, are you playing in a 4-person league?
Mr.
Or?
Sarcastic is being sarcastic. One flex, Patterson, Zeke, Renfro, or Carter. It has to be Patterson. Like, that's pretty.
Yeah,
No.
it's Renfro for me.
It's Renfro for me.
Screw that.
Yeah.
A bunch of rookies on here, man. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm being sarcastic.
I'm not being sarcastic. Give me Renfro over Patterson.
It's Patterson all day.
Waller's out again.
You cannot bench Patterson, period.
I can
I
bench
don't know who
Patterson.
you're like. You
I
can't.
can bench Patterson.
Well, you're a weirdo
Self-sabotage.
who is biased against Falcons.
No, I'm biased against Cordell Patterson. I'm biased against Cordell Patterson.
It's such a random bias against such a random player. It's not like he's just been dominating the league for 10 years, giving your team headaches or something. He's had like one good season in the last like 15 years.
But you can't bench him right now either. You rode him all year. You keep on riding.
The Panthers have now given up on practicing proper kickoffs and are now just practicing squib kickoffs.
Yeah. So, yeah, Bills defense, bro. Yeah, what did I tell you?
How do you think Van Jefferson will do this week with OBJ off COVID? About the same they've been doing, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they'll all have fairly equal targets. Last week was the first week Jefferson didn't have equal targets to the other two, but I don't know.
I think OBJ continues to emerge as the wide receiver too, but Jefferson will still he'll be okay-ish in deeper leagues.
Yeah. Yep. We already answered this, I think.
Yeah, Melvin.
It's Melvin.
Well, he had Gaskin in the other one.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's Melvin here, though.
Mm-hmm.
Pick 2, Penny, Sanders. I'm assuming Miles Sanders since Emmanuel's out. Cooks or Henderson.
Wow. Tuesday games much?
Right. I like Penny and Cooks.
Give me Henderson. Penny Henderson.
Give me Cooks and Henderson.
I'm glad we could not help you at all with that question.
Yeah,
we all had
literally.
Good luck, bud.
Like everybody was on. No, not even everybody was on Penny.
I'm taking Cooks just due to the fact he plays today, and then Henderson is on the best offense of the 3 running backs, so he's got the best chance.
So we got 2 on Penny, 2 on Cooks, 2 on Henderson. There you go.
What an awful week for this schedule stuff to happen, man. I feel,
dude, it's the worst. It's the worst.
I feel so bad for
timing.
There's going to be definitely like some like higher ranked teams that are going to lose to teams they shouldn't, probably because of all this scheduling mess.
Absolutely.
Sad.
It is. It's a heartbreaker. First week of the playoffs. Everybody gets screwed.
Yep.
But hey, we're all in this together. Am I right?
All in this.
Oh, shoot. You're like A.J. Dillon or Michael Carter?
Michael Carter.
I mean Miguel Carter.
Yeah, it's gotta be Carter here.
It's funny.
Almost here.
Because that was on one of my lineups, and I was actually at first I was trying to pick between Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. I finally decided on Dillon, and I was like, ugh, Michael Carter. I went and put Carter in just because that freaking timeshare in Green Bay, I have no idea.
Also, the Panthers might try drop kicks for field goals with our punter instead.
You're literally the only person in the world of fantasy that cares about the Panthers kicker
I know,
right now.
But because he's the holder, so without the holder, we need to do something.
This is where you're directing your energy for updates right now?
I know, right? Yes. There's like 18 updates on crazy Instagram right now for the Panthers kicker.
Yeah, I do not care about the rest of it. Only
he's talking about benching Patterson and then updating the Panthers kicking situation. Like anybody was using him.
This just in, Sir Purr will be wearing a sweatshirt on the sidelines today, bro. So why don't they just go for 2 every play? I don't understand. Why would
Yeah,
they even
exactly.
attempt to try?
Why
Is the
even
season on the
try?
line?
Why even try? All right, Jorge, Mike Evans or Jamar Chase? I want Evans.
Me, Jamar.
Yeah, give me Jamar.
Y'all are weird.
Evans is going up against
Yeah.
Marshawn Lattimore. Did we not just have this where you were going to put who else were you going to start over Evans? It was someone who was way worse than Jamar Chase.
And gravity
not.
stopped Jamar Chase from having a 3-touchdown game last week. So,
We had Knox, I think, against Evans earlier, right?
yep.
I like
Yeah,
Knox
we got
over
that.
Chase too.
Nice.
It's not because of Chase; it's because of Joe Burrow.
How was the Twins this morning?
It was good. It's
Yeah.
funny when Tony first signed on, he was like, "Hey, is Zach joining us today?" I was like, "I hadn't talked to him about it." I said, "We'll get the
I
band back
struck,
together this week, and then
yeah,
maybe next week we'll get all 3 on."
I
So
struck gold last week, bro. I didn't miss everything. I just practiced doing some DFS because I was gonna be on there and just like smashed lineups, dude. I had like the Burrow Chase stat going. I had
keep your schedule open for next week. We'll try to get all 3 of you on together.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be here next week. Might be out doing some shopping.
It's like what, the day after Christmas?
Day after Christmas,
Boxing
you going
Day. Yeah, Boxing Day. Is that not a thing in the States?
Oh, what's
Nah.
Boxing Day?
It kind of is, but
What's that all about?
It's like
I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
we barely have a Black Friday, but we have Boxing Day instead.
Oh, okay. So y'all do day after
So-
Christmas instead of day after Thanksgiving. Yeah,
Yeah,
Everybody
well,
goes
our
to
Thanksgiving's in
Thanksgiving.
October, so
that's true, which is weird, but I like it. So it's not so close to Christmas. That way you don't have Christmas trees
and
up at your
it's warm
Thanksgiving
outside.
meal.
It's warm outside in October here.
You
As
can go
opposed
outside
to
and play
November.
football. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Y'all got
it
it
is.
right. Y'all
Exactly.
got Thanksgiving right up there. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if what the original Thanksgiving was based off of, then I'm not quite sure why you guys are celebrating it. But I mean, hey, it's good to have the
Canada celebrating America, founding of America. All right, appreciate y'all.
Something tells me something went a little different in the original Thanksgiving, though. I don't think it was
Yeah.
as friendly as they portrayed it.
No, if they'd have landed in Canada, they'd have been a lot better off.
I mean, everyone's friendly there. Yeah, they're not as mean
Everybody's
as they are here in
friendly.
America. Yep.
Dude,
Yeah.
everybody in Canada's friendly.
Oh, sorry
All
about
right.
that. Yeah.
It's noon, so that means kickoff and the
It's
official.
1 o'clock actually, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm Central
It's
time,
kickoff
so it's
time.
noon.
Everyone
Kickoff.
important is Eastern time though.
That's
Yeah.
not even close to true.
There's a reason why the standard is you use Eastern Standard Time as the
You know,
the
they're all
Mecca.
called like Central Standard Time, Mountain Standard Time, Pacific Standard Time. They're all called Standard Time.
When
Anyways,
have you seen anybody
games are kicking off. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Games are kicking off. So we're
Unbelievable.
gonna go ahead and cut this short. We're actually not gonna be streaming the.
Oh, breaking news! Lamar Jackson's out.
Ooh,
out.
wow.
Earlier they
Thanks
were
for
saying it was
ending it too
not
late.
gonna be available, but
Yeah.
dude, that's wild. So
Yeah. They I think they waited on purpose just to.
of course they did. Of course
Just
they
to
did.
screw all the fantasy players over.
Oh, you know
But,
that's
yeah.
the truth.
I'm gonna head out. Gotta go get
Yep.
my whole setup going.
Yep.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
I'll just say we're not going to be streaming the games live today. We'll get back to that next week. But everybody, good luck in your playoffs, and we'll see y'all later. Thanks
Peace.
for being here.
Sir.